that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad you're joining us this evening. Bo Counts is here as always.
Hey, how come we don't have a B?
I know, we need one for you.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe we could put it down there on your podium.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of this.
Ben, you sound great. I feel like that was a new intro song. Sounds awesome.
Very punchy.
Yeah, very punchy.
I'm ready.
So it's February, and we've got Valentine's Day coming up, Black History Month, all the things that are happening. Bo, I got a question for you.
For me?
Date night. Like, what's your essential kind of like date night? What do you look forward to on a date?
That's assuming I've had a date in the past year.
There you go.
Yeah, honestly, dates, like, I love movies. I love eating.
Right.
I love whatever, but I hate Valentine's Day because...
Okay. Why?
Because...
Tell me more.
It's everybody's like, oh, it's got to be so perfect and so amazing. And it's like, every day should be like Valentine's Day, you know? It's like, go to a dinner and a movie all the time. Don't just wait one time a year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
That's a good point. It's a lot of build up to it.
Yeah.
Are there some things
Just
that you
another
think
day.
are like cliche that we do a lot?
Most of it.
Like everything.
Honestly, I work in the hospitality industry, right?
Right.
Nothing is worse than Valentine's weekend because everybody's like in a hurry and they're all corralled and they're like, why is it taking so long? There's only 1,000 people here. And it's, it's like...
That's an interesting perspective.
Go on a Tuesday. Have the whole restaurant to yourself. It's way more romantic.
Now, Valentine's Day I don't mind so much. The one that gets me is Sweetest Day, which is some kind of like...
The what?
Yeah, I think it's like
the
6
little gummy
months
fish?
away. 6 months away from
Sweetest?
Valentine's Day. I wish it was Swedish Fish Day.
Okay.
Am I right about that, Ben? Sweetest Day? It happens sometime in the summer, right?
Sweetest
Yes,
Day.
Sweetest.
Okay, I thought you said sweetest,
It's
like the Swedes are gonna come in and celebrate. What is this?
I think that would be, it's like 6 months away from Valentine's Day to give you kind of another thing to look forward to in the summer where you can go spend all your money.
Where everything's on clearance?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's on
You
clearance.
eat all the chocolate you didn't need when
Right,
you bought.
old flowers, they're just still there. You can get
Just
them.
wilted.
Yeah, it's just wilted.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sweetest Day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for this and
Look
not
for
celebrate it. Yeah.
You got a favorite movie, Valentine's Day kind of thing?
Honestly-
Love, maybe? Rom-com?
Man, romantic comedies are so just formulaic, but there's one that I really like, and it's called The Baxter, and you see a very young, early Peter Dinklage in that movie.
B-A-X-T-E-R?
The Baxter, yeah.
Okay.
And it's the same guys that did Wet Hot American Summer,
Yes.
but it's a romantic comedy, and it's great.
Okay, that's one to put on your list out there. Speaking of on your list, we have a great show lined up for you on this episode of Later with Jason Suel. We've got the band Opal Agafia. They are still around doing some great stuff. Music video provided to us by Lynn's Audio, so check that out a little bit later in the show. And Eric Hughes is joining us from Visionary Enterprises. He is doing so much in Northwest Arkansas. I can't wait to have the chance to chat with him. And then down there at our chef's table, we've got Lauren Blanco from Markham and Fitz.
Ooh.
Lauren, what do you have for us? That looks amazing.
We're gonna taste some chocolate.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
It's not even Sweetest Day yet.
I know. And look at all those bars she has. Looks like she has something new for us. So anyway, we're going to get a chance to try that. It's all happening. Stick around. It's coming at you later. I can't believe we spilled. We're going to need paper towels. Bo! Bo! Ah! We spilled more stuff. How did this happen? Oh, they're props.
Remember, get it at Sam's and tell them Jason sent ya.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Eric Hughes. Man, I've wanted to have you on the show for so long. Thanks for taking the time to visit with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Tell us about, so our viewers who aren't familiar, you do so much, and it's kind of hard to break it down, everything that you have going on, but let's talk about Visionary Enterprises and what you do.
Yeah, I do wear a lot of hats, kind of like this
yeah,
one.
and that was, I know it was perfect because it's got your logo on it and everything.
Yeah, this with Visionary, we're a unique community organization, and we focus on Black culture preservation. We have a few focus areas that include film and media or general creativity, education, and social justice. We focus on those things because in my day job, I teach at the university. I'm a historian, and so education is a big thing. It's important for me, and it's important for our organization. And so we generally do programming and provide opportunities centered in those focus areas.
I'm curious about the spark. Like, where did the inspiration to start Visionary, where did that come from? Talk to me about that moment.
Yeah, it's really organic. It's related to what I do academically. I'm a historian, and I do a lot of research around the creation of Black communities and the creation of the segregation of urban spaces. I grew up in Little Rock originally, and so I've always had a passion for my community and for my culture. And so when I got to college and I got out of college and wanted to try to figure out what I wanted to do in my life, I was at a point to where I wanted to create something that would help me in my research and help get my messages out, because unfortunately people don't read books as much anymore.
That's true.
But
books?
they do watch documentaries, and they do engage with all types of creative media. And so what I wanted to do is take the research and the things that I do academically and put it out in a format that people can consume it more easily.
Yeah, absolutely. Bo, so Eric right here, he's got vision, obviously visionary. He's a professor at the University of Arkansas. He's making me feel like I need to get some direction in my life. What about you? How do you feel down there?
It's making me feel like I need to read a book because I forgot about books. But it's really cool, like. I used to work in education, and one of the things that was always a weird pushback for a lot of sort of old thinking educators of no, we have to stay focused on books, but to be able to engage with new media that's educational but also engaging, that's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it edutainment.
I love that term.
It's a way to kind of slip the candy in, or the medicine in with the candy.
Yeah, I love that, absolutely. Now, how I met you was through Fayetteville Film Fest, right? So we're both sit on the board of that organization, and there's something that Fayetteville Film Fest has kind of started, and you're kind of spearheading the Michaud Award and Film Lab. So tell our viewers all about that.
Yeah, absolutely. This initiative is effort to make space for filmmakers of color and creators of color in Arkansas. And so what we do with this Michaud Award and Film Labs is we provide direct funding to filmmakers and creatives. In addition to that, we offer technical training, the lab part, technical training and education. And what we also attempt to do is provide connections and networking opportunities for aspiring filmmakers or people within the industry to connect within the industry and to take their projects to the next level.
Right. See, so I know with the award, you kind of give some seed money to get some projects off the ground.
Right.
Maybe you could talk about how important that seed money is with anything, but just to help advance those filmmakers.
The awardees that we've given the Michaud Award to have been some of the people that you've seen delivering some tremendous projects around Northwest Arkansas and around Arkansas overall. And so because of COVID, we were unable to do the hands-on lab component of the training, but we do have 2 events that are coming up that are going to provide that educational training as well as networking access and opportunities.
That's awesome. And I know that you also do a lot during Black History Month. Maybe you can tell us about that programming as well.
Yeah, this is, I like to say this is kind of the blackest time of the year between MLK and Black History Month, or February. But it's a time for us to celebrate Black culture, which is American culture. And so what we try to do is offer some events that are centered in creativity, that are centered in education. We have events that are centered in connectivity, just things to bring the community together and try to provide some insights and some fun things to do during Black History Month.
Yeah, and you're also partnering with Nikita Reed and Arkansas Soul as well with like a multimedia day or something like that. Fill me in on that too.
We're actually trying to plan a conference to facilitate the goals of the Michaud Award and Film Labs, and Nikita Reed is amazing. She is the CEO of Arkansas Soul, which is a BIPOC media organization here in Arkansas. And so we're partnering with some other local organizations to produce the SoulCon Media Conference, and this conference is going to be designed for filmmakers and aspiring filmmakers, as well as people who are in the journalism industry, and also people who want to learn more about how to take their journalism or media media businesses to the next level. And so we have that coming up, and we're connecting with, like I mentioned, some local organizations to help provide the technical training as well as the networking opportunities for the 3-day conference that's going to take place.
Yeah, networking is so important as well. And Bo, I know you've worked in the film industry for a long time. Maybe talk about that networking and how important that is to aspiring filmmakers.
I mean, that's the name of the game, honestly. You can go to film school, you can do whatever, but I've found, and I know a lot of my colleagues have also found, being on set, making those connections, being friends with people, because a film crew is a small little family that is formed for a month or 2 months or 3 months and then broken apart and then sometimes reassembled, and it's all about who you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It is, yeah. Eric, what's your website? How can people kind of plug into what you have going on?
You can find all of the things that we do at truevisionary.com is where you can find us, our website, and then on social media, everything is at Visionary.
Awesome. Yes. All right, folks, you heard it here. Go check out Eric. Has everything going on. He wears a lot of hats, like he said. Eric, as always, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you.
We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
you.
me,
Yeah,
Jason.
for sure. Stick around. Got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Been trying to pull it together for such a long, long time, but there's always a living my cause us alive. There's screams and shouting, echo shackles and chains. It's a hell of a burden in your name. And oh, my darling, won't you listen to some truth? You're trading in the best for the dark side of the view. And oh, my darling, I love you just the same, but it's a hell of a burden in your name. Been trying to pull it together for such a long, long time, but there's always a living might cause us alive. There's screams and shouting, echo shackles and chains. It's a hell of a burden in your name.
Yes, welcome back. Later with Jason Suel. We're down here at the chef's table. Lauren is here from Markham and Fitz. Thank you so much for bringing the chocolate.
Absolutely. Thanks
know.
so much for having me.
Yes.
I'll just file these
Okay.
away
Just
for
take 'em
later.
That's your paycheck for today.
First one.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's edible paycheck. Yeah. first
So,
one
I
we've
mean,
got.
yeah, this is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you brought a lot.
We have a lot of chocolate. This is not all of it. I just picked, some of the favorites for Valentine's, as well
Right.
as our newest line of R&D chocolate bars.
So those down there, I've
Science
seen
chocolate?
those before,
Yes,
right?
so
Those are in
these
stores.
are like
yeah.
our classic chocolate bars. This is what most people are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year we started a new project called R&D, which
Research
most people
and
know as
development.
research and development.
Totally.
We call it really good and delicious because it's just really good and delicious.
You guys got the jokes.
It's a playful take on our creative process, and
Looks really
we
like
just launched 6 new bars.
serious.
I know this. I
Like
love this
serious
packaging.
chocolate.
So is it something that you're trying out, like bars that I don't know? How long are these going to be on the shelves?
These won't be out for longer than 6 months.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it's something that you're trying out. You want to see what people think of them.
It says unlimited
Yeah.
fun, but you're saying it's limited unlimited fun, right?
So,
You can only get it
limited
for a limited
run.
run of unlimited fun.
Oh, I get it.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's orange creamsicle, white chocolate.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Marshmallow brownie batter? Like, what?
I know. Is
Not
it,
your
lots of different
grandma's
ones.
chocolate bar.
is it only these 6 right
on,
now, or are there
citrus.
more R&D bars?
We have a few left
Okay.
from our last run. We created a new peppermint white chocolate for Christmas.
Okay.
And we launched it in December, so we have a few of those left over if you're really into
Okay.
peppermint. And
Yeah.
most of the others we've sold out of.
Ah, that's good. That's good. I was gonna say, Bo, you got a plate of chocolate in
I
front
know,
of you.
I don't know where to
haven't eaten
begin.
anything
Like,
yet.
Well, I'll
the
tell you where to
green one
begin.
with like
Oh,
a
she's gonna tell
raisin
you.
on it. Like, I'm curious just because this looks weird.
I would say don't start there first.
So
There's an
There's an order. Okay,
Order.
walk us through the order.
I like chocolate roulette. Like, just,
or we can do chocolate roulette. I mean,
spin
that
it
would be really fun.
And yeah, spin the chocolate. Okay,
I'll
guide
tell-
me through it before
I'll tell
I
you
just
the
pour
rules,
'em
and
all
then
in
you can
my
decide if you want to do roulette or
Okay, okay.
follow the order. So typically we want to taste chocolate with the least sugar first, so it doesn't coat your palate and then prevent you from tasting other flavors
Okay,
afterwards.
okay.
And so that's kind of the plan.
Okay, I got it, yeah.
Is that I would start you with 100% dark chocolate, which might scare you.
Full throttle nibs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is actually one we've had customers ask about for years, and we finally have one out, and we're really excited about it.
Let's do it.
It's-
Aggressive,
I
but
would-
which one is
Yeah,
it? How
yeah,
do you
yeah.
know?
Okay, so it is this dark one right here.
Okay.
This dark
Now,
one.
I would suggest maybe just taking a small bite. It's quite a big piece. Or just
Okay.
pop it right in. And maybe try and let it melt on your tongue while you're tasting it.
Okay.
That's going to let some of the flavors open
Yeah,
up.
I'll be
let
honest. This
the-
is not the flavor I think of when I think of chocolate bar.
Yeah. I mean, it's like,
I mean, the texture is the same.
it's cocoa.
Yeah.
So some people are really into no sugar, really
Right.
dark chocolate. It's definitely like the healthiest option out there.
Okay.
I mean,
There's a niche for
healthy
it.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I find, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I'd be reaching for this one all the time. I mean, I might shave this on something,
Right.
to give it a
Sure,
little whatever.
sure,
But
right.
breaking off a piece of this, it's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Are you regretting your decision?
I mean,
I did
I
warn
went
you.
all in, and it's a little bit
Chalky?
chalky.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Chocolatey.
Chocolatey. Okay.
But
Yeah,
I'm here
it's
for it.
definitely for the acquired taste.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What's the next? The green
okay.
one or no? The
So now we have a toasted milk chocolate with crisped rice.
ooh.
Crisp rice.
Yeah.
So this is like a.
It's this one.
crisp,
There should be a mild
Nestle's
crunch to it.
Do we chew or suck? I'm still confused on the
This
rules
was
here.
good.
It's Valentine's.
I
We
mean,
gotta be
you
careful.
you do you. I prefer to let it melt in my tongue, but when it has a little crunch in it, and you
mean,
gotta
yeah,
chew
That's
it.
tasty.
It's
You're
really
right. I'm
your
glad we
preference.
started with the 100% because
Good.
this is we're just walking it down.
Yeah, you took the risk. You,
Yeah.
you tried it.
Yes.
Yeah. Way to go.
That's good. That's super nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are we going
Yeah,
with
so
the
this one's a little bit like nutty.
Toastier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
toasty.
Got a
Tasty.
good toasty nut.
toasty and tasty?
Ah,
Is the
what's
green one next?
The
We got
green
so many
one's next.
chocolates.
Now we're to white chocolate.
Okay.
The sugar level is going to be about the same.
So
in
what's
all
the
of these.
deal? Is white chocolate, or is it just milk fat? What's the deal?
So it is considered a true chocolate.
Okay.
The chocolate component is cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. That's what. Yeah.
So it's the fat from the cocoa bean that we add with milk powder and vanilla and sugar.
That's lovely.
And this is going to be less sweet than any other white chocolate you'd find mass-produced, on a shelf in the grocery store. So it's less sugar.
Are we going to
Boy, this
We're
is-
already going to the next one.
I'm already moving
moving to
on.
pink?
Okay.
White chocolate and strawberries.
Yes,
sign me up.
This
Yes.
is our second take on white chocolate and strawberries. The first time we put big strawberries on the back. This time we blended them in, and I think it creates a really nice kind of fruity.
An interesting texture.
Yeah, texture is like a little creamy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very good. I love
Yeah,
it.
we-
Smoothie.
A smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
We say it tastes like strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah,
It tastes
a little
like
bit
an
strawberry cheesecake.
Tastes
yeah.
like an Instagram hashtag. You know, just like very white.
It tastes like an Instagram hashtag. You should put that on the packaging for your R&D.
Well, I'll
What's
save that
next?
one for later. Okay, we have
This is the creamsicle.
the creamsicle white
Okay.
chocolate. This one is an orange infused white
Oh.
chocolate that's made with,
Did you
drum
say-
roll,
We saved the best
goat
for
milk.
last.
Goat milk.
Wait. That's goat milk chocolate?
That is the
It
best
creates
one.
this kind
in my
of
opinion.
tangy, buttermilky flavor
No, this
that
one's-
we thought was just
Save
made
the
it
best for
super
last.
interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
So if people want to buy these, tell us where you're located.
We're located at the 8th Street Market in Bentonville, and we are a dessert bar and cafe. We sell chocolate bars, confections like our bonbons here. These are special for Valentine's.
Bonbons.
We make cocktails, desserts, pastries, a little bit of everything in chocolate.
You've been nationally recognized. You're in Oprah magazine. You said you were in Food and Wine, and Bo brought up the fact that you're in
The Chocolate Gazette and the Chocolate Daily Bugle.
Yes.
and,
the Daily
The
Bugle
Chocolate
is-
Covered Bugle.
Yeah,
That's what that one is. Yeah.
Lauren, thank you for joining us and bringing this to us. It was delicious.
Yeah.
I wasn't so sure at the first one, but we made it all the way around, so I'm glad I did it.
Good,
I
I'm
took
glad
the
you like
plunge.
the white chocolate.
Trust.
Yes,
It's all
it's kind of
about
like this
trust.
show. You're not sure what's going to happen, but you're glad you did it. So stick around. We got more happening later. Yes, everybody, thank you for tuning in later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave this episode, we want to thank our guests, Opal Agafia, for that amazing music video.
And of course, Lauren from Markham and Fitz for bringing us all this tasty chocolate.
Yes.
Except for maybe that 100%.
It's so good, Lauren. Thank you. And Eric Hughes as well. Thank you for being here. And that's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.